People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now the first thing that is popping in the news is an update about dancehall artists. I am speaking about Rygin King that was conned up the other day in Westmoreland by some G-U-N-M-E-N, and Rygin King's government name is Matthew Smith. There was also a young lady that was also in the car, and her name is Pinky. She is known as Pinky, and it is said that she is supposed to be the baby mother or the girlfriend of Rygin King. I cannot confirm. The next person, I am speaking about the third person that was in that car that was wet up. He is said to be the manager of Rygin King. People, I cannot confirm that either. Now people, we've heard all sorts of story. We hear say the incident occurred in a St. Elizabeth. It occurred in a Montego Bay. But people, the truth and the fact that it has been confirmed, this incident took place in Westmoreland. Now people are saying that they were coming from some sort of final send-off. And then there are also other conflicting stories say they were coming from a bike show. However, people, what we do know, based on the information from the Popo, I am speaking about the JCF Jamaica Constabulary Force Corporate Communication Unit, and I am speaking specifically about Stephanie Lindsay. It is said that this incident occurred in our Westmoreland, and it is also said that they were driving in a convoy of 3 cars when one of them got some sort of accident. It got into an accident. And when they stopped to basically fix it up or see what they could do, and next car roll up with some people, and one of those persons, one of the passengers in the car, got out and wet up the car. Now, based on the information also, it is said that Rygin King pick up at least 1 tack, and people, based on video that I see out there, it seems as if he got it under the arm closer to the back. And the information also said that after him pick up the tack, he tried to take for himself. However, it seems as if he ran into some sort of steel or some sort of pipe that basically injured him. So people, he got shot and also he got injured based on the information. However, based on the videos that I see, or based on the few videos that I see, I only saw some sort of red stuff upon him under his arm. So people, me don't know about the part as it pertains to the steel. Rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. Now, based on the information, it is quite obvious. It does not take a rocket scientist to tell you that they were being trailed, and this was definitely a hit. And people, make this be a reminder about entourage, because people, like I said, they were traveling in a convoy of 3 cars. However, when 1 car pull up and 1 man come out, everybody freeze up. So whoever is supposed to be the bodyguard or the don or the gangster in the crew, basically them take for themselves or either just freeze up. And you see everybody, including Rygin King, try to run away. He tried to take for himself. However, him get caught up. However, it did not end up in the worst case scenario. So people, we see this gang thing as it pertains to Montego Bay is serious. Now, since this incident, we've heard all sorts of rumors, all sorts of propaganda, all sorts of people speculating as to why. So people, I am going to lay out the possible scenarios and what the street is saying. The first thing that they are saying is that this is a type of retaliation for a dancehall artist whose name is H00T that was allegedly conned up. They are saying that it was Rygin King that put out this hit. Now people, like me say, I cannot confirm or deny. Me just tell you what people in the street are saying. And the truth and the facts that anybody that follows dancehall know that H00T and Rygin King are not friends. They are almost like enemies. So people, anything can play, any card can play. And people, we see it is very serious out there. And when you talk about dancehall and gang lifestyle, people, the 2 of them go hand in hand, and these artists don't realize that badness and also dancehall or entertainment don't really fuse. It is like 2 DICKS and no chick. Something is going to go wrong. point blank and period. Because the truth and the fact that if you are an artist, how are you going to perform? How are you going to make a living when we see say no CD nah sell, no music nah sell? So therefore it is paid by performance. So the point that I am trying to make is that all dancehall artists are easy target because you have to come out of your house, you have to perform, you have to posting on social media and give your whereabouts and where you're going to be this week, that week, rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. So therefore you're always going to be a sitting duck. So the possibility or probability of you getting hit if somebody really wants to do you something is very high. Point blank and period. Now, our next possible scenario is that most of these dancehall artists, people, for promote an artist or boss an artist, it takes money. And most of these dancehall artists, they don't get any sort of corporate endorsement. So therefore, most of the time they are promoted by the street. And people, what do I mean by the street? I am speaking about a lot of persons that are involved in all sort of illicit and unscrupulous stuff. May I talk about some smuggler, may I talk about some scammer and people. I am not saying that this is the case in this case. Me just say it is a possible scenario because when you live certain lifestyle and you associate with certain sort of people, trouble always seem to follow. Trouble always dead. Point blank and period. So people, this is also a likely scenario. I am not saying that it is a fact. I am just saying that it is possible. Now when we speak about the most likely scenarios, people, it is gang associated, it is gang affiliated, and I am speaking about a rivalry that exists in a Montego Bay. I am speaking about Norwood to be specific, between the Gulf and also the Huga gang. And people, there are several incidents in which I can draw or use as example. The first incident took place in Flankers, where a man that was going into the Popo station on condition of bail, he was basically cornered by some man in a car after he left the Popo station. May I talk about just right outside. People, this was related also to the Huga and also the Gulf, G-A-N-G, point blank and period. The second incident is an incident that is well known to a lot of people out there. I am speaking about an incident that occurred just outside of Doctor's Cave Beach. May I talk about on the hip strip. May I talk about what's his name? Jimmy Cliff Boulevard. People, in this incident, some men were coming from the beach. Some men that were from Huga, and they were basically approached by some man from Gulf. Basically them try to take with themselves. There was also a video of somebody running in a parking lot, and he was run down by a next man. We are speaking about the next rival, and then basically calling him up, and people, two of them drop out, and I think that a third person was taken to the place of recovery. So people, that is incident number 2. Now the third incident also occurred in Montego Bay, and it is an incident in which two men were cornered up, a Rasta looking man and a next man, and that man's name is Keno or Rottenbeard, and he is said to be from Huga Lane. People, if you saw the video, it is the video of a man that was in the front seat and he was trying to run to the back seat. However, he did not make it because he was cornered up. May I talk about wet up? May I talk about multiple rounds? Now based on the information, it is said that they were attacked by the Gulf, G-A-N-G, and this gang is operated by a person that is called Jamal, and he is from the Fully Duns thugs. People, when you talk about Fully Duns, you are speaking about Rygin King, point blank and period. So people, that is the affiliation. And last but not least, based on the information that is out there, that is released from the JCF Corporate Communication Unit, and I am speaking about Stephanie Lindsay again, she is saying that more than likely this last incident that took place in Westmoreland, it is affiliated between some sort of gang rivalry that is taking place between Huga Lane and also Church gang. So people, I don't know if Church and Gulf are the same people. Me don't know anybody that is from Montego Bay. Let me know in the comment section. However, based on what she is saying, based on her speculation, or based on information where them have, it is said that it is because of some gang rivalry. So people, here we have it once again, one more again. Our next dancehall artist that is affiliated or linked, or people are speculating that he is in badness. He is associated with some sort of gang activity. And people, me nah see so. Me just tell you the information that is out there. And what is even worse, we see this young lady also lost her life. Me talk about Pinky and her next manager. So people, we are speaking about guilty by association. So people, the moral of the story is this. Whenever you are threading in the jungle, we are speaking about Montego Bay, me talk about St. James. Whenever you are a dancehall artist, me understand that you have friends that are in some place. Me talk about some low place, me talk about some serious place. However, you have to learn for basically differentiate yourself. You have to basically cut them off. You have to keep it professional because, like me say, gangster and music does not mix. Coming like 2DICKS and no chick, it is always going to spell disaster, point blank and period. And we see in this case, our next young lady we are speaking about, she was guilty by association. She gets slapped away, and also the manager, he is lucky, Rygin King is lucky that he did not also lose him life. So people, make this be a warning, make this be a serious message to all the dancehall artists out there and all the youths that are out there that want to associate themselves with badness and gangster thing. It does not pay. It might pay for a little while, but afterwards you are going to pay the ultimate price, and I am speaking about with your life, point blank and period. So people, this is my disclaimer. Like I said, this is word on the street, this is speculation, this is information from credible source. People, like me say, all of them could have nothing to do with what happened yesterday. However, more than likely it has to do with some sort of affiliation as it pertains to gang rivalry, as it pertains to badness, as it pertains to bad mind. Because people, if you know anything about Rygin King, he is also a successful artist, and we saw that he was building a mansion. However, based on how this hit occurred, based on the fact that they were trying to take out everybody in the car, including a woman, people, it tells you that this was a hit. This is not bad mind, this is badness, this is gang activity, point blank and period. So anyways people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.